So let's talk about the ombres. And I want to talk about the art of seeing. When you buy your ombres, doesn't matter if they're mine or anyone else's, they're often folded up or they're on a bolt, double and folded. And when you look at this, there doesn't look like a tremendous amount of color happening in this. Same thing with here. These are all folded full range SKY Ombres. And what I want to talk about is the art of seeing. So my first thing that I recommend is that you open them up and you just start to enjoy what magic begins to happen. And it's very important for you to have excellent lighting, because if you're working in the dark, everything's going to look the same and you're not going to see the nuances. The other thing that I recommend in the art of seeing is that you have a white, wide ironing board. And this way you can spread the fabric open. I don't want you having like, a kitty cat with rainbow ironing board cover, because that's going to affect how this looks, because fabric is slightly translucent. So you want to have a white board. You want to take your time. And the other magic that happens is as soon as I start to iron and push those wrinkles out, then the fabric starts to come to life. You see these bright greens, Kelly greens, browns, oranges, yellows, and the whole piece starts to reveal all of the values, the colors, the intensities from selvage to selvage. I think too often we look at something for a split second and we think we've seen it when we haven't. We really haven't seen it at all. One of my favorite quotes by Georgia O'Keeffe is, "It takes time to see a flower, just like it takes time to make a friend." So here is the aloe, and you get a full range of color. And this is where we start to understand everything that's happening across the ombre. And then I'll show you maybe two more so that you are getting warmed up with, oh wow, look at what goes on in these ombres. This is opal, a little bit smaller piece. But a full range ombre is one that goes from selvage to selvage, never repeating. A mirrored ombre is when it goes to the center and then mirrors back to the other side. And all of my SKY Ombres are full range ombres. I love what's going on in here. So much color happening in opal. And then the last one I'm going to show you today, and you get the message, this is what you do when you're at home. Let's take a look at this beautiful blue, like very strong blue on that one side, but look what happens when you open it up. And this is where they're doing this work for you. You buy 1 yard of fabric, and we even have a really soft pink happening in here. Soft lilac and pink, and like a grayish lilac. So remember, the first step, practical ways to use ombres, is understand what you have in the art of seeing.